Jermall Charlo is set to return to the ring once again, stepping up to the super middleweight division for a fight on May 31st as part of a PBC event in Las Vegas. The former WBC middleweight champion will be featured on the undercard of ex-IBF super middleweight champion Caleb Plant, marking his latest attempt to reignite his stalled boxing career. Charlo will turn 35 on May 19th, and his return comes after a lengthy 2-year layoff. His last fight took place in 2023 when he secured a victory over former welterweight contender Jose Benavidez Jr. However, Charlo's performance in that fight was far from convincing, showing signs of rust from his previous 2-year absence from the sport. Now, history is repeating itself as he steps into the ring following another extended period of inactivity. Throughout his career, Charlo has accumulated an undefeated record, but his resume lacks victories over truly elite opposition. While he holds wins over notable names such as Sergey Derevianchenko, Julian Williams, Austin Trout, and Cornelius Bundrage, fighters who had previously faced Gennady Golovkin, he never managed to secure fights against the biggest names in the division, including Golovkin himself or Canelo Alvarez. Despite calling for those matchups in his prime, the opportunities never materialized, leaving questions about how he would have fared against the very best. At 35 years old and with effectively 4 years of inactivity, expectations for Charlo's comeback remain tempered. The reality is that his best hope now may be securing a high-profile fight through the lucrative Riyadh season events, where substantial financial incentives have been offered to established fighters. A showdown with someone like Terence Crawford could be an intriguing option, though a potential clash with Canelo Alvarez appears far less appealing to fans, given the stark difference in their current career trajectories. While this latest return doesn't inspire much optimism in terms of title aspirations, Charlo's name still carries weight, particularly among fans who remember his peak years between 2016 and 2021. If he manages to deliver a strong performance on May 31st, there is a possibility he could be positioned for a world title shot at 168 pounds. Given Canelo Alvarez's recent pattern of selecting opponents perceived as lower risk, Charlo could find himself as a viable option, provided he looks vulnerable enough to make the matchup commercially viable. The former 2-division world champion once stood as one of the sport's biggest names, but his career trajectory took a drastic turn following his grueling bout against Juan Macias Montiel on June 19, 2021. That hard-fought victory seemingly drained his motivation, and despite the opportunity to challenge Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed super middleweight championship on September 30, 2023, Charlo ultimately declined, citing personal reasons. In his place, his twin brother, Jermall Charlo, stepped in to face Canelo, securing a significant payday of his own. Interestingly, Jermall has also been absent from the ring since that bout, leaving both Charlo brothers in an uncertain position within the sport. With Jermall now attempting yet another comeback, the boxing world will be watching closely to see if he can still compete at a high level, or if this is merely another short-lived return with financial incentives as the primary motivator. Thanks for tuning in again. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any exciting content. See you next time. Stay strong and motivated. Take care.